Let's face it, we all want to be financially free and financially independent. And over the past 6 months, I've started to realize that moving out of your parents' house can truly be very scary and very eventful. You can learn a lot of things. And what we spend our money on a daily basis can differ when it comes to each person. Some people might want to use it to go to the gym. Some people might be using it on designer clothes. But there's usually two things that stay exactly the same on every person's list. Number one is food. We gotta eat. Everybody gets hungry. Everybody has to eat food at some time. And number two is gonna be rent or mortgage. We all have to pay to live somewhere. Depending on your situation, you may live with your parents, we don't know. But usually if you decide to move out, you're either going to pay your rent or you're gonna pay your mortgage. So in this video, we're gonna go over how I specifically not pay $1,000, not $2,000, but only $36 monthly for my mortgage payment out of pocket. What's up? I'm Brandon Young. On this channel, I teach you how to make, save, and invest money. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss a beat. Now, when you're growing up, I think we all have that realization that we may not want to live with our parents anymore. You may not be getting along with them, or maybe it's just that time to move out. And when I had that decision, I was like, this can't be it. I can't live here anymore. I had that decision like, okay, should I go rent or should I buy a house? Now, if you're from New York like I am, you'll know that trying to find a place to rent in New York can be very hard based off the price. They like to overcomplicate things. They like to make things $1,500 upwards for $1,800 for a single 1-unit bedroom, which is it's too much. I also did have the thought in my head that paying that $1,500 to $1,800 a month isn't going to be helping my well-being because it's practically throwing money out on a daily basis, which we can't have that. We gotta keep that money. So when talking about it, I came to the understanding with my family that I should make the decision to buy a house. But now the next thing was, should I buy a single family house? Because that was my thought process. Should I buy a single family house? And doing a little bit of research, I found something called house hacking. Now, for those of you new to my channel who may not know what house hacking is essentially, instead of getting a single family unit, which most people can, you go ahead and use a FHA loan for a 2 to 4 unit house. Now, what's great about this FHA loan is essentially a lot of people that came to me, they've been saying, oh, I need 20% to buy a house, which isn't the case at all, because with an FHA loan, you can use as little as 3.5% of the total house value to put down as a down payment for the actual house. Now, what is great about this FHA loan, depending on where you live, certain places, houses may be even cheaper. I got my house in New Jersey, but there are places like Pennsylvania, Philly, Texas, all these other places where you can get houses for as little to 100K to 80K. So picture putting down 3.5% on a house that's like 50K to 80K. You're paying little to $1,000 to $2,000 to have a full house to raise your family or for you to live on your own, which is amazing. Now, honestly, figuring this out and coming with this realization, I was so amazed when I actually got the house because I'm like, oh my gosh, like I actually own a house and it's mine, which it practically feels amazing to have and say that to yourself. But here comes the part that is the most important about this process. Now, how do I particularly pay only $36 a month for my mortgage payment out of pocket for myself? Now, the most important part of actually house hacking is to be able to leverage your tenants to be able to pay for expenses, to pay for mortgage, so you have no money or little to no money coming out of your pocket every single month, so you can use that money to do other things. So you can invest, you can save for other pieces of real estate, you can do it to start a business, whatever your heart desires to do with that money, you can do it because you don't have the headache of having to come up with big, large mortgage payments every single month. So for my particular situation, I was able to leverage having a 3-family home. The 3-family home was a 331. So it was a 3-bedroom, and basically a studio apartment, if I may say it is. And with that, I'm able to take tenants payment from the 2 other 3-bedroom apartments, leverage that to pay the mortgage and use it for any other expenses, utilities, internet that I may use or they may use. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, utilities are paid, my personal bills are paid as well, including my food and all that, mortgage payments are paid, and at the end of the day, all I have to come out of pocket is $36. Now imagine being able to leverage your house that you are living in to be able to pay for your own expenses, have the mortgage payment be paid off, as well as you can do other things with the extra money that is coming in. Would that change your life? Would that do some things for you personally? Being able to have your job and have that money from your salary come in, and you're able to save that money and actually tangibly do something with that money to actually make more money, can do exorbitant things for your life. Because I can say this because it's done amazing things for me, but I know all of you can do this as well, and it's possible. So why aren't you doing it? The amount of opportunities that this has opened up for me, it's going to allow me to invest a lot more, to get further in life faster, instead of having to wait to save practically till I'm 40, 50, and 60 to do the things that I want. Now that I'm living here and I can save practically my whole salary, it's going to allow me to achieve my goals a lot faster and do a lot more in a shorter span of time. And the amazing part is that I'm currently living in the unit, only paying $36, and as soon as I move out or decide to house hack again and do it again, the current apartment that I'm in now will make me income as well. This is possible for each and every one of you. I know that you can do it. And if you are interested more in house hacking and to see how I did it and I got started in my journey, be sure to go ahead and check out that video specifically talking about my part one of how I got started in house hacking, how the whole process went. Be sure to check out part 2 after you watch part 1. Be sure to like and comment for more content like this. I'm Brandon Young. I will see you in my next video. Peace.